I hope you would have learned that kinetic energy behavior. Usually, real gases will deviate from ideal behavior. Behavior of real gases, deviation from ideal behavior. We know that ideal gases are non-reactive gases, real gases are reactive gases. So ideal gas equation is equal to PV is equal to nRT at all pressure and temperature. At any temperature and pressure, ideal gas equation is equal to PV is equal to nRT. But for real gases, PV is equal to not equal to nRT. PV is not equal to nRT. But real gas will behave as ideal gas at the important condition, that is low pressure and high temperature. At low pressure and high temperature, real gas will behave as ideal gas. Low pressure and high temperature, the real gas will behave as ideal gas. Usually PV is equal to not equal to nRT. PV is not equal to nRT. And in real gas, molecules have volume. The molecules are bigger in size. So rigid sphere, the molecules have volume. But in ideal gas, molecules have negligible volume because it is very point mass. Mass is very negligible. So volume is less. And real gas have forces of attraction because molecules are bigger in size, so that they have forces of attraction between the particles. But in ideal gas, no forces of attraction between the molecules because the molecule's volume is negligible, so the forces of attraction is not at all there. These are the difference between ideal gas and real gases. We know that ideal deviation from ideal behavior. Real gases deviate from ideal behavior. If you plot a graph versus pressure versus volume for real gas and ideal gas. If you take this graph, plot a graph between pressure and volume, and this is the graph for ideal gas and this is the slope for real gas. What did you come to know from this? Pressure decreases, volume increases, pressure increases, volume decreases. So pressure is increasing means what happened to that volume? It is decreases. So look at the ideal gas. When you see the ideal gas, the volume, pressure increases, volume decreases at this point. At this point, if you see that ideal gas has less volume than real gas. So volume of real gas is more at this point. So at high pressure, the volume of real gas is more than ideal gas. So at low pressure, the volume of ideal gas is more than real gas. At low pressure, the volume of ideal gas is more than the real gas. So volume of real gas is more than volume of ideal gas, we say that is positive deviation. That is positive deviation. So positive deviation, when the pressure is more, the volume will be more. So that is positive deviation. So volume of real gas is less than volume of ideal gas, we say that is the negative deviation. So we know that PV is equal to nRT, but sometimes that pressure vary, according to that the volume also differ. but the temperature is at constant. If pressure is more, it is positive deviation. Pressure is more means it is high temperature. If the pressure is less, otherwise at low pressure, it is negative deviation. We know that PV is equal to nRT. P indirectly proportional to 1 by V. P is not directly proportional to V. P is inversely proportional to 1 by V. That means pressure increases, volume decreases. Pressure decreases, volume increases. That is the behavior of gas. So from this, next one is compressibility factor. Compressibility factor. Actually what happened on increasing pressure, volume decreases. So volume decreases means it is getting compressed. So that is compressibility factor, that is Z is the compressibility factor. So Z is equal to PV by nRT. Z is the compressibility factor that can be calculated. It is the ratio of product of PV and nRT. Compressibility factor is the ratio of product of PV and nRT. So Z is the compressibility factor, that is equal to P real by V ideal. Volume of real by volume of ideal. We know that if Z is 1, compressibility factor is 1, then PV is equal to nRT. If PV is equal to nRT, it is the ideal gas. If compressibility factor is 1, then it is ideal gas. If compressibility factor is not equal to 1, then PV is not equal to nRT, it is a real gas. It is a real gas. So real gas volume can be measured. Ideal gas volume we get from PV is equal to nRT. So here for real gas, Z is greater than 1, compressibility factor is greater than 1, PV is greater than nRT, volume of real is greater than volume of ideal, the gas expands. Gas expands, what does it mean? There will be a more repulsive forces between the particles. So repulsive forces increases. Then it is positive deviation. That means real gases show positive deviation when Z is more than 1. If Z is less than 1, PV is less than nRT, V real is less than volume ideal gas. Gas can be compressed. If gas is compressed, which force will be more? Attractive force will be more. So more attractive forces, it is negative deviation. It is negative deviation. So it is this both are away from the ideal behavior. Related to the problem, at STP, the volume of 1 mole of a gas is measured to be 25 liter. Explain the nature of the gas and type of the force dominant. We know that Z is equal to V real by V ideal. So volume of 1 mole of any ideal gas is equal to 22.4 liter. But here it is given 25 liter. From this itself we will come to know that this is not an ideal gas, this is a real gas. Now we have to find whether it is less than 1 or more than 1. Z value is less than 1 or more than 1. So compressibility factor Z is equal to V real by V ideal, 25 liter by 22.4 liter. It is more than 1. So it is positive deviation. Real gas expand, repulsive force is more. V real is more than V ideal. So related to that, sums are there. So I'll post this. By seeing this, you can understand. Here ABCD is given. Arrange in increasing order of deviation from behavior, ideal behavior. So Z should be 1. Which value is nearer to the 1, then it is closest to ideal. If the value is more away from 1, it shows more deviation. So from this we can calculate which is more deviation, which is less deviation, which has more attractive forces, which has less attractive forces, which has expand, which compress, which is positive deviation, which is negative deviation. Everything can be finalized. Next one, if you variation of Z with pressure and temperature. Variation of compressibility factor with pressure and temperature. Actually, we cannot draw the graph for pressure and temperature. Pressure and compressibility factor only we can versus. So, compressibility factor versus pressure. Z versus pressure. If you plot a graph for pressure and Z, if you take compressibility factor as 1, it is ideal behavior. This red line is the ideal behavior. So here some of the gases, it is showing the deviation. Z of hydrogen and helium is given a straight line. Above 1 is positive deviation, below 1 is negative deviation. Above 1 shows that Z is more than 1, below 1 shows that Z is less than 1. Always for hydrogen and helium, it is positive deviation. Look at the graph for other gases. It is coming down. That means it is coming to negative deviation and it is going to positive deviation. So, this is the note. Hydrogen and helium always shows positive deviation. Either it is low pressure or high pressure. Hydrogen and helium always shows positive deviation. What about other gases? Other gases show negative deviation at low pressure, positive deviation at high pressure. Negative deviation at low pressure, positive deviation at high pressure. So in low pressure it is negative deviation, pressure increases it is positive deviation. So related to that one sum. Here the given graph for Z and P, 3 slope bar is given. So 3 value shows that Z value for A, B, C. Arrange A, B, C in order of increasing attractive forces. From this graph, we have to find out which gas is having more attractive forces. We know that if the Z value is less than 1, it is negative deviation. If Z value is more than 1, it is positive deviation. So, compress means more attraction forces. Here, when you see that at low C, that means gases C is low pressure, it is showing deviation. So, it's C has more deviation. It is more attractive forces. Then B, next A. C has very less Z value than B and then A. Look at the value of Z, it is less. So that it shows more deviation. Attractive force is more. Attractive force is more means we know that it is negative deviation. And next, actually, for temperature and Z, we cannot draw any graph. But if you draw the graph for compressibility and pressure, this is the ideal gas behavior. The temperature vary shows this type of graph. If you see this T1, negative deviation, T2 less than T1 and T3 less than T1. So if you see that for a given gas, temperature vary. As the temperature increases, deviation decreases. Temperature increases, deviation decreases. Look at the deviation, it is less only. So what happened? The temperature is more. Here the temperature is less. So temperature, as the temperature increases, deviation decreases, ideal behavior increases. Ideal behavior increases. So look at here it shows more deviation, but T3 is less deviation because it is nearer to the ideal behavior. This is the difference between vary of temperature. So read your textbook, write all those in your classwork.